Hey guys, a little late on this one. Had some stuff going on, but uh, that's how it goes, and you need to make sure that you continue to go. So there was something that hit my mind just before I started this, and or this episode, I should say. Uh, it's very difficult out there to try to fit in, and what I mean by that is like you're you, like you're unique, uh, but you're alone, or you feel like you're alone, or it seems like there's no one else out there like you, similar. So then, what is out there, current current time? It's very different. It's very superficial. It's very as like you look at a portrait, right? Like you look at this picture and the canvas. You have no idea how much the canvas costs. So when you really get into like painting and this and that, the canvas that's going to be painted on is very expensive. But you see the finished product, you see the painting and not the quality of the canvas or the frame. So then you're trying to fit in and you suck at it. You're trying to fit in, you don't do well because you don't do well, not because you're not this or you're not that. You just don't do well pretending. You're better off just being you. Negative attracts negative, positive attracts positive. May seem like a lonely time, but eventually someone or some folks uh, will gravitate towards you or you gravitate towards them. But you have to hang in there. So it's the weight. It's a test of your patience. How patient are you in being you? So I need to, throw that out there. The other thing I wanted to mention as we're discussing, addiction and mental health and all the dark stuff, right? So then there's suicide. Suicide is it's rough. It's a it's a means to an end, to an end of what you're going through. You don't want to go through it anymore. You're throwing in the towel. I'm done. That's it. I want out of this place. Why am I here? Why was I born? Why me? How does this one do it? How do they get by? How does you're looking around and you're looking around and you're like, you look at a married couple with kids and they're going apple picking or they're going this, and you're just like, what the? But you don't really know what's going on behind the scenes. You don't know the quality of the canvas. So one thing about suicide, it's a very, very selfish act. Your suicide would be a loss to someone else that would cause them to commit suicide. So think about that. Yes, you want to end it. You want the pain to stop. You want to stop fighting this demon that you're fighting. You want to tell the demon, you know what? You got it. You won. I'm done. But it's a selfish act because when you finish your battle, your loss to your personal demon, now you've created a demon in someone else. You've created a pain in someone else. And then when I say pain, pain is weird, right? So society is known to put names to things so you can identify with it. But when it comes to pain, the certain pain you feel from certain scenarios, whatever it is, there is not a single word that you can use so someone else could identify to it and go, I know what you're talking about. That's not how it works, and that's not how it happens. So when you get those suicidal thoughts, you really need to think about it and think about it hard. So you can lose a fight, but don't lose the war. You keep pushing to the end. So me, even while I'm doing this, I struggle every day. There's a dragon inside me. This is how I like to say it. There's a dragon inside me that I have to feed every day, all day. And that's not easy. But you got to keep pushing, you got to keep fighting. And think about, instead of thinking of yourself, why to continue, then think of someone else. Whether it's a child that you have that you love, then fight for them. Your wife, your husband, fight for them. Especially if they look up to you and look to you for this and that, and you hide all these demons and not just wife and kid and maybe other people. Uh, go down as a fighter. Let's say that. Let's not go down as a quitter. Let's go down as a fucking fighter. So you went down swinging. You fought to the very end. And then towards your very end, your story can inspire someone else to fight and not lose. Right? So, all right, so we'll go back to continuing to parts of my life story, right? So I'm gonna put up a photo here. Which for some reason I can't get. Okay, here we go. Okay. So you guys can't see my face, that's fine. You can see the photo. So this is called a carrot grater. Actually, you could see me up in the corner. Carrot grater, cheese grater. It's a grater. So as I told you guys, I ran away and went to this other family's house and this and that, and she passed away, and here I am stuck with these folks that had no business adopting a child or had no business in being responsible of the care of a child. So the father of uh, this family, which was my adopted father, because he's not my father, he's my adopted father. So this pictures that you see and myself now as a chef, it haunts me, but I had to learn how to tuck it away, right? Archive it. So he would make me kneel on this. So I'm in my little underwears, completely naked, just in my underwears. He would put me in a corner with this on the floor and he would make me kneel on it for hours. When I say for hours, it's not an exaggeration. For hours, I would fall asleep on this thing here. When I got up, as you could see, all the holes in these carburetors, those are the holes that were in my knees. Each side of these carburetors have a different kind of cut, right? For a different cut, different kind of grate. Uh, not a huge fan of holidays, and one of the reasons is he had a Christmas party at home, and I was kneeling on one of these things in the corner next to the bathroom where everyone that was in the party had to pass me to get to the bathroom and see me there naked in my underwears kneeling on that. So if you think about that, right? What kind of holiday spirit do you think I'm going to have? That's more than when someone says I had a bad day. This, as a child, that you go through, that's a bad. When you say you had a bad day, I would laugh at you. This is a fucking nightmare. This is torture. That's what this is called. This is not disciplining a child. This is torture. So it got bad to the point. So as you can see there, it has four sides. Each side has a different design for a different cut. It got to the point where he would ask me, what side do you want? Didn't matter to me, right? So I kneeled on this for years. That was part of his discipline, which it's torture. So I wanted to I'll stop at that with that and then continue uh my life story or parts of it as we continue with the show. But if you think about that, right, and you complain and this and that, how do you how do you think or what do you think I will grow up to be after living a childhood like that? So you think about that, right? All right, so I'll stop that, exit that, and here I am. Uh, so that's part of part of my life, right? And I still keep trying to move forward. If I if I trip, I trip forward. If I stumble forward. If I fall forward. That way, regardless to what, I'm always moving forward. Right? So you have it bad, there's other people that have it worse or don't have it as bad as you do. But my goal and my job here is what I'm doing is while I'm still suffering, right? Medication and this, it just helps you tame it so you can function in society. So you don't kill yourself and hurt someone else. You're hurting someone else by killing yourself. And like I said before, go down as a fighter. Go down swinging. All right. So, anyways, I'm gonna end it with a band they're called Stain. It's a cool song. Just want to try to end it with like some kind of music, some just different stuff, right? Different stuff for, like I said to you guys before, it could be a word, it could be a sentence, it could be anything, it could be a song, it could be something that clicks, that makes the change. And that's all I'm trying to do. All right. I hope you guys enjoy it, and then I'll see you guys on the next one. All right. For some reason, let's try this again. Sorry. Let's try this again.
Mess if you just walk, if you just walked away, what could
Well, that didn't work out. I'll catch you guys the next time, okay?